Hi everyone, and welcome to day 6 of our coach sneak peek, where we're going to talk about very briefly and touch on the basics of the Beachbody Compensation Plan. This is a topic I know that some people don't like to talk about. People get really awkward when it comes to money. But although we know that what we want to do and the main goal that we have as Beachbody coaches is to help people and connect with people, the reality is that we are also doing this because everybody needs money. We have bills to pay, we have student loans to pay, we have bills that are old and new, mortgages. This is a job, and so we need money, so let's talk about it. We've already discussed a little bit in this group about how Beachbody coaches make money and how things are set up. We've touched on what it costs to start up and what your initial investment is, and so I'll quickly touch on that again. So just as a refresher, it's $40 to sign up as a coach, $39.95 technically. Now, if you have purchased a challenge pack before, then you will get that $39.95 waived. So there's no cost to you if you have already purchased a challenge pack. Second, the only mandatory thing that you are responsible for paying continually is the $15.95 website fee. Now, the website fee that we talked about takes care of all of your inventory. It gives you 2 websites that Beachbody offers to you. All of the things that small business owners, large business owners hate having to deal with. So the fee is super nominal compared to everything that you are able to get in as far as commission and income earned. So that is what we have talked about is what it takes to invest and start up. Now, before I go too much further into the compensation plan, I want you to consider this opportunity. Think about it as investing and starting in your own franchise. Beachbody is a very well-known brand. It has products that are reliable, people trust, and people are starting to become more familiar with the programs. And so the way that all of this works is very similar to if I were to go invest in a Chick-fil-A and a 7-Eleven and in any other organization or company that has a franchise location. And so consider yourself, if you're thinking about starting this business, as starting your own Beachbody franchise. Okay, this is yours to do with. And in the beginning, just like if you were to go start up a Chick-fil-A, you are going to invest a lot of time and money, and you're not necessarily going to see the profit right away. You're not going to see this huge income start coming in the second that you start up. So I want to make that very clear. And I think that we've touched on it a little bit throughout this group, but I do want to make that very clear that this business, it takes time. And why does it take time? Because people aren't going to trust you right off the bat. People are going to want to watch you for a while. They're going to want to make sure that you're the real deal. And they're going to want to make sure that you're living by what you speak, that you're proof of the product. So just know that as we start talking about some of the details and the basics of the compensation plan and how we earn as Beachbody coaches. So the first way that you earn and what you will see as your income right from the beginning is 25% of commission from all of your sales. So anything that you sell or that a customer of yours purchases, you get 25% of that cost of the item as your commission. So of course, the commission varies based on the products that you sell. For example, if somebody purchases Shakeology, that's roughly around $32 commission. If somebody purchases Insanity DVDs, that's about $29 commission. Challenge packs, which is probably what most of you have entered in as, gets you anywhere from $40 to $100 in commission. So right there, that's a significant amount that you can earn right from the beginning. Now, the goal is to get to a place where you are getting residual, which is regular income that you can depend on. So what happens for a lot of people that enter as challenge pack customers, which, just to refresh, a challenge pack is 1 month of Shakeology and any workout program that comes in a bundle. And it's the least, it's more affordable. It's more bang for your buck for our customers. So a lot of people choose to go that route. Now, when somebody gets a challenge pack, as many of you know, they have the option to continue getting their Shakeology every month, because what happens is people get introduced to Shakeology and they fall in love with it and they just can't stop getting it. And so they get that every single month. And so that Shakeology HD regular customer of yours, that's $32 every single month for you. That is residual income. And so that's $32 every month that you can count on, as long as that person continues to get Shakeology. Now, included in that is something to remember and think about and know that is the focus for all of us, is giving our customers a genuine, inspiring and successful experience in our challenge groups. Because like I said at the beginning, that's our focus. Our focus is connecting and helping people. So if we have a customer who has a fantastic experience, has great results, and is really doing well and being active in our challenge groups, chances are people want to pay that forward. They want to give back what they have learned. And they're going to have people in their lives asking them about what it is that they're doing. They're going to notice the changes, and they're going to notice that they look better and feel better and are just more excited. And they're going to start asking them, like, what have you been doing? And when that starts to happen with your customers, that's when we start telling those customers about the opportunity for them themselves to recruit other coaches, to say, hey, let me introduce you to this opportunity. And that's where you start to see your residual income grow. I don't want to talk too much about specifics and go into a whole lot of detail, but once you start building your team and getting your own coaches, signing up discount coaches who get Shakeology every month, and coaches who want to invest and want to dive into this business just like you do, that's when you start to earn what is called a team cycle. So based on the strength of your team, you earn money from a team cycle. Now, as an Emerald coach, which is the first rank up from an active coach, you earn $14 for every team cycle. Now, $14, you might be thinking, what's $14? But that $14 compounded over time for some coaches can turn into $3,000, $6,000, $12,000 every week. And that's a paycheck that they know they are going to get every single week. So I share that so that you can see, although when you start, it's going to feel really slow and you're going to think, wow, $14, yippee, or I cycled 2 or 3 times. But take that and multiply it by the strength of your team and know how far this can go. So commissions and team cycling are the two biggest ways, most impactful ways that you will earn as a Beachbody coach. Now, those are just the basics, and this is really just scratching the surface, but I don't want to bog everybody down with a ton of details and get you really confused. But what I do want to say is that Beachbody is absolutely a company and an organization that continues to reward and invest in the coaches who are really passionate about this and who are really working the business. Our coaches get free trips every year. You can earn free trips to Cancun. There's a cruise, and our top elite coaches get different rewards throughout the year. You get different bonuses for your rank. I mean, the opportunity is truly endless. And unlike most jobs where you might go in and you know that if you work 5 hours, your salary or your hourly pay is not going to change. I could go in and bust my ass for 5 hours, and I'm going to get the exact same pay as if I went in and just kind of did nothing for 5 hours. with this business, what you put in is exactly what you're going to get. If you bust your butt for 6 months and you get your business off the ground and you get things rolling and you find those coaches, you are going to be rewarded for exactly what you put in. So just keep that in mind too as you're considering all of this and as you start this journey to be your own business owner. So I hope that has answered some of your basic questions about how we earn here as Beachbody coaches. And I really encourage you to keep the conversations going. We've had some great questions and conversations going already through this group. So please, if any of this was confusing, which it probably was, it was confusing to me up until my third month of coaching. So don't worry. But feel free to ask us any questions and post in the group so that we can make sure that we're answering some of those questions and concerns that you might have. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.